Hey guys, Ryan here for Bender Wins. Hope everyone's doing well today. Here with your daily free picks. All right, guys. So busy day today. Lots going on. We got 3 NHL, 5 college basketball, 2 NBA, and 5 player props. So player props been crushing it this year. Fingers crossed. I think we found a lot of value today. Got 1 hockey player prop, 4 NBA player props. Welcome back, National Basketball Association. All right. So anyone think the National Basketball Association All-Star Game was a complete joke? Right up there with the NFL? Terrible. Absolutely terrible. It used to be, I'm not going to go off on a tangent here, but it used to be like All-Star Games. Yeah, you toned it down a little, but it wasn't like grade 2 touch football like we just saw. Or, I mean, the guys didn't even, there was loose balls literally rolling around on the ground in the NBA All-Star Game, and like, the guys are so nonchalant. They don't even want to bend over to pick up a ball rolling by. I didn't bet on it. I mean, it's a complete and total circus. So I have no interest betting, but it's a joke of a product. Like, I mean, put something on the line, right? I like Josh Donald. I'm not a huge Josh Donaldson fan per se. But I did like his comments that he said that the MLB All-Star Game is the only true All-Star Game because you can't fake hitting a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and I think that's a pretty good point. He also said that apart from hockey, the rest of the sports should just get rid of their All-Star Game, which I don't know if I agree with, but NBA All-Star Game and NFL, total joke this year. Anyways, back on a topic. Yesterday, guys, disappointing. We went 0-2. Yeah, full unit play on Towson. Nope, not even close. High Point, same thing, yeah, just very disappointing across the board as well. We did lose our 2-unit play yesterday, so not a great day. Our 2-unit play, we had under in yesterday's soccer game. Now, if you guys watched it, it was not the start we wanted. So we had under between Liverpool and Leeds, under 4 goals. So, it's obviously expected to be a bit of a higher scoring game. We got fantastic, I don't have the systems up here anymore, but fantastic systems on here. 7 systems in total. One of them was 19-1. 19-1, that system. And the only time it had lost, it was actually 19-0. Now it's lost 2 in a row. Is Vegas catching on? Who knows? I really don't think so. The way these 2 last games played out, I don't think they've quite caught on yet. But 2 penalty kicks in the first half, both of them goals. So, if we can dodge that, maybe. But all hope was not lost. Despite the fact they got 3 goals in the first half and we're hanging on for dear life. We get all the way through, 10 minutes to go in the game, and we're still winning. Not only, at this point, we're not really afraid of losing at this point. If we get, if they score again, we get a push. It is what it is. But, now we have dreams of actually winning this 2-unit play, which, probably shouldn't have been there after giving up 2 penalty shot goals in the first. Then, about, I think 9 minutes to go, 8 minutes to go, something like that in the game, Liverpool's still pressing. They scored, and now we're at 4. And, then two more goals in extra time for a total of 6. Leeds just basically quit. I mean, they quit. Liverpool decided to embarrass them because of it, and they did. And that's their right. I think, there's certain things in sports. Like I know in hockey, when I played hockey, you get, if you ever got a double-digit lead, that was it. I mean, you shouldn't get to a double-digit lead in hockey, but, certain levels of hockey, guys are playing. You won't really see double digits in the NHL, but in certain levels of hockey, guys are playing for things, okay? It's not just about, how your team, guys are playing for, that next level of hockey, their next contract, whatever the case may be. So their tendency sometimes to run it up. You get to double digits in hockey, you slow down. And I think in soccer, in extra time, up 4 goals, that would be normally where you would slow it down. However, if Leeds is not going to continue to play the game, you got to still play the game. And that's what Liverpool did. They just continue to play the game. So I don't fault Liverpool. Normally you wouldn't run it up if a team was being competitive against you, but Leeds just called off the day. So I don't blame Liverpool for doing it. Anyways, disappointing. we got a fairly busy day. I got a hockey play and a college basketball play for you guys in free picks. As I mentioned, full card for the day has 3 NHL, 5 college basketball, 2 NBA, and 5 player props. Our player props, muy excelente. So hopefully keep that going. And yeah. All right. So let's get started. Now, the first one, guys, I'm just going to pull this up here. First one, this was a bit challenging for me because I think it's really good value and I like this and we're getting even money. Would I preferred 6? Yeah. Am I willing to pay the juice like minus 130 to get 6? No, I'm not. Long term, I went between these two. Long term, this has better value. And I ultimately end up going half a unit. It's my hardest one today to try to assign a specific value to. I'm always looking at converting, percentage chance of winning a bet, over to a percentage, then you compare it with the juice. Okay. So, again, 54, I posted this on Facebook. I've talked about this on here before. 54 to 56% win rate. It's going to be a half unit play. 57 up to 59. In that range, you're talking 1 unit play. 60% or above. Now we're talking 2 unit play, and the very rare time where you can be reasonably certain that a game will win 65% or better. That's a 3 unit play. So it's tough sometimes when games kind of fall in between, and then in this game we're not paying any juice. Okay, it's plus 100. It's hard to figure out what to do. Ultimately, I decided, a little bit just to err on the side of caution. So we're going to go a half unit here. Pittsburgh, New Jersey Devils over 6.5 plus 100. So Pittsburgh, New Jersey Devils over 6.5 plus 100. If you're playing the home game, okay. First and foremost, professional sports bettors don't flat bet. Okay, there's zero professional sports bettors that flat bet. Okay, it's just not something pros do. But if you're playing the home game and you're capping your own game and stuff, it's something that you should really try to achieve. Okay, where it becomes more complex, maybe I'll do a video on it, is when you're not laying minus 110, when you're laying different odds. Okay, how do I factor in if it's laying minus 140? If it's laying minus 140 and it's only going to win 55%, obviously that's not profitable. So how do we make that adjustment? So I'll do a future video on that. But if you're talking about minus 105 or minus 110, and you're looking at two comparative teams betting the spread, then you should get in the habit of trying to assign those percentages. Okay, what percentage do you believe they're going to win? Power ratings, Steam, systems, indicators, all this stuff is what you can use to kind of figure out the win percentage. And people ask me, well, Bettor, how do you figure out the win percentage? Practice. That's what I've been doing for 17 years. That's why, long term, I've been as accurate as I have been on, those games and how we extract value, because without, trying to assign a win percentage to a team, it's very difficult to extrapolate that value from it. Anyways, this is a high half unit play. Okay, we'll leave it at that. It's a high half unit play, but I do like it for half unit. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, and a lesson mixed in with that play. Half unit, Pittsburgh, New Jersey Devils over 6.5 plus 100. All right, next one, guys. We got a 1 unit college basketball play, game number 773. Marshall plus 6.5. We're going to go Marshall plus 6.5. And I will pull that one up here because I didn't make much in the way of notes when I did this. So first and foremost, guys, quite a few systems. Now I have 11 systems on this game, but I don't want that to be deceiving to you, because that sounds like, wow, 11 systems. Like, a lot of these systems are duplicates. Okay, so if I come out and I say, hey, we have 4 different systems, that means we got 4 different systems, meaning different things. We have 11 systems. Some of them are duplicates. They're all different variations. When you see 11 systems, regardless if a lot of them are duplicates or not, that's not a bad thing. Okay, some pretty good ROIs in here, 9, 12, 14, 10, 11%. Very, very nice. Nice money distribution. I wish it was a little bit more contrarian. It's not contrarian. it's constrained on the bets, okay? We have only 40% of bets, 59% of money. I would, prefer to see like 30 and 45, but not too bad, not too bad. Couple steam moves as well on Marshall. I think we got some good value here. So we're going to go full unit Marshall. Lots of stuff lining up here. From a power rating standpoint, guys, again, I don't have the exact numbers. Let me see if I can pull that up. There we go. Okay, power rating standpoint, guys, looking at around anywhere from like a 1.9, 2.2 point advantage, which again, it doesn't sound like a lot. I know I say some of the advantage, people are expecting me to say, oh yeah, there's a 10-point advantage here in the line. That's not how this works. That is not how sports betting works. Long term, that is going to net you some good profit. Okay, we got a lot of things lined up on this, guys. 1 unit Marshall. Gonna wrap it up there. That's it for us today, guys. We got 3 hockey, 5 college basketball, 2 NBA, 5 player props, and a partridge in a pear tree. BenderWins.com, guys, $99 a month, and it gets you my full card every single day for an entire month from the day you join. If you're interested, we'll see you soon. That's it for us today, guys. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And as always, guys, have a very lucky day, and bye for now.